Hey guys, we are now live. We are now live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Pauline. You are the first one in the live. Welcome, sweetie. So, as I wait for the people to come in, I want to put this link in the top of the description box of Smoking on Queen Opp. And please go subscribe to her channel. I did not have time because my mind wasn't focused today. I was doing a commentary on Smoking on Queen Opp's live that she did a couple of days ago because we all know that Queen Opp is going to, I was going to say jail, but no, Queen Opp is going to court. I said the 7th on tomorrow, which is November 3rd. So I think she wanted to wake it up a week prior to Queen Opp going to court, speaking her piece, which was right on time because I had checked it out a couple of days ago. And, I haven't been consistent or whatever, but I said that I see that a lot of people's not talking about, what she had to say. She's definitely not holding down how she feels. And she's still, defending her cousin. So I just wanted to do a commentary video on, what she had to say because I think, and I'm gonna keep saying this again, because a lot of people think that she's being a clout chaser, but that would be almost like you saying, "Hold on one second, let me do this, please." Subscribe to. Hold on now. Right here we go. But that would be like you calling me a clout chaser because I talk about Queen Up, and I've been doing just about the whole year Queen Up commentary, following what this clown is doing. Everyone has their own reasons for why they're doing what they're doing. Like mine's is spreading awareness. I'm also doing commentary on a social media influencer that is going viral for all the wrong reasons and did something really awful to someone to get viral. And this is why I talk about it. So, history doesn't repeat itself. Now, I think that the cousin position was she did not want to speak on the matter because remember when Michelle was with Queen Opp used to make her just randomly get online and say, "Yeah, tell the audience that your father did this to you, your grandmother did this to you." And people believed it. So she didn't want to put herself in a position where if she spoke up, Michelle wasn't ready to go. When she was ready to go, her credibility would be shot. Hello, Tammy. Hey, Williams. Hello, everyone. Here, love your commentary. Thank you so much. Hey, no nonsense. Hey. So that's why things happened the way that they did at that time. And I'm glad that she's taking initiative and she's speaking up now. Now, I don't think she's a clout chaser at all because I'm going to just tell you something right now. That girl doesn't get up here but only maybe 2-3 weeks, and she speaks on what is being said in the comment section of Queen Ops supporters who are attacking her. Now, I'm going to say this to you. I did not get a chance to edit this live. I don't play the cussing and the carrying on. So I must love you guys because right now I'm about to play it uncensored, and then I'm gonna have to go back in and edit it. So some fun part of lives is people like to look at the live chat, which you guys are saying over there on the right hand side. But once you edit these videos on StreamYard, people are not able to see the comments. So if you come to this video or after the video's over and you remember a comment or a question you would like to ask me, put it in the comment section of the video after the video is over with. so that people can interact what you have to say. I can interact what you have to say. And this video get into the algorithm. So we're gonna start this live commentary now. Hey, Queen Roberta. Hey, Sally. So glad to see you back. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get stable. Let's put it like that.
Shout out to the 1%. Shout out to the 1%. And thank you to everybody that subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate that. I decided to do a part 2 to the 1% understands the assignment because there are still women that I want to acknowledge
She said the
and give
1%.
my
I
gratitude
know
to
that's right.
that share comments that I want to delve into. Because again, y'all have your thinking caps on and y'all left a lot of comments
Hey,
that
Matilda.
provided a lot of insight and fresh insight and ideas and information to what I had already expressed and to what everybody else expressed. So I'm going to acknowledge the other 1%ers that I haven't got a chance to get around to. And I'm going to delve into the comments that they left. And also because as I expressed in part 1, my main purpose in creating this channel was to one, make my presence known to Opp,
That's right.
which I've already done that. Okay. And 2, connect with the 1% true shell supporters.
And she's been holding a word on that. And let me just tell you what I mean. She's been holding a word on that. Queen Opp will subliminally, from the beginning of time when Michelle's cousin got onto her platform on YouTube, will put in her mouth, it's not fair that Michelle's family can talk about me or the case, but I can't say nothing. I can get in trouble. So she be in the bushes. She knows that Michelle's cousin is in for her. She probably knows if she sees Michelle's cousin in the street, it might be a problem. You, as a person with common sense in this video live that we're having right now, you know that there'll be a problem if she sees probably Michelle's cousin. She's been staying in her position the whole time, how she feels about the whole situation, and now she has a platform. She doesn't have nobody around to intervene. She doesn't have to worry about Michelle getting harmed because Michelle is gone. And now she wants Queen Opp to pick on her. And we're going to see how this is going to pop off.
And so because I'm still new here, I had to do a little moving around. I had to move some things around. Things have definitely got moved around. People, places, and things have gotten moved around. I still want to connect with the 1% true shell supporters. Because again, like Sir Frank Real
Welcome,
Time said
William 95. I have
in
recognized
the
you. Welcome,
video
welcome,
that
welcome
I
to
did
the
when I
channel.
responded to the show. Y'all got the ball
Thank you
rolling.
for being a new
Y'all
subscriber.
got it started. Y'all just we passed the baton to us and we carried it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I want to still connect. I'm still connecting since I'm new here. I'm still connecting with the 1% true shell supporters. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. And I'm sure y'all have probably noticed by now my 2 to 3 week interludes between videos. I mean,
Please,
y'all
please
y'all
make
have
sure to hit the
already
like
noticed
button.
that when I do a video, y'all might not hear from me again for another 2 to 3 weeks. Because unlike the clout chasers,
Also know that her link is in the top of the description box. So please go subscribe to her channel. So was my husband's.
do return, I'm able to give y'all 100% of me. because the 1% deserves that. The 1% deserves 100% of me. You know what I mean?
You're
So,
welcome,
like I
sweetie.
said, I know how to
Hey,
conserve my time
MM.
and energy so that when I do return, I can go in the way that I want to go in with stamina, energy, and giving y'all my undivided attention. Speaking of videos, the first video, the interview that I did, that was bait. You know what I mean? That was bait. I mean, everything I said in the interview, it was facts. Everything I said in the interview was facts. It was from my heart. It was genuine. All of it. I don't know how y'all feel as far as all the
So again, her link will be at the top of the description box of this video. Also, my husband's link will be at the top of the description box of this video. I almost can't get my words out today. And he's gonna start talking about mental health on his channel. And it's gonna fit into basically what I talk about, but I don't talk about mental health like specifically. But we're talking about Queen Opp, who has definitely mental issues. And we're talking about Michelle, who she did horrible things to. And she obviously had to have mental issues to endure that. So make sure you go over and subscribe to both the channels. But I just want to get into that. I'm glad that the cousin is coming through. Better late than never. I don't even consider it being late. I think that, like I said, she didn't want to be a part of being a character assassinate squad. Where her father was character assassinated for some horrible things that Michelle claimed that she did, or he did to her, and also the grandmother. So I want you to pay attention to what the cousin has to say.
dude that did the interview, he didn't ask the right questions, all a little silly. At the end of the day, the interview served its purpose. It was bait. I spoke facts and I spoke from my heart. The interview served its purpose because I needed the 99% to reveal
Thank you, sweetie.
themselves.
Thank you, MM.
And they did. The 99% did reveal themselves and they took the bait. They took the bait. The 99%, they let me know who I need to smoke on. I mean, the 99% took the bait, which served my purpose in letting me know who I need to smoke on. Thank you, 99%. Thank you, 99%. You know what I mean? Y'all good for something. Y'all is good for something.
Well, as y'all know, because I know you're probably surprised hearing her cussing, because there's more of you guys in here now. I didn't get a chance to edit this video, so you're gonna hear me pausing when she gets a little bit emotional, in which you know how black folks get emotional. We sometimes cuss. Well, we'll pause it at that, and I'm pretty sure I'll have something to say anyways. So let's continue.
Use bells and whistles, tea, emojis, and all this other.
So yeah, she's going in already early, and I think it's because I don't think she's appreciative of some of Queen Ops supporters that were in the comment section and had some really disrespectful stuff to say on her platform. I guess she figures if you don't like me, don't even leave a comment, and if you do, I'm gonna tell you about yourself, because you're gonna expose your own hand that you're low key. A lot of the people that used to be supporters of Queen Art, and now you're trying to act like you're supporters of Michelle. It's like you're being flip floppers.
Back to the 1%. Doll face. Dollface, man, Dollface been coming through with the love and the words of encouragement and support. Thank you so much, Dollface, for showing up. Dollface said people don't know what family stands for no more. And she also said that she has me and my family in her prayers, and I really appreciate that, Dollface. I really appreciate that. I love that you came through. And Dollface also said, she said, yeah, she's going to need long term care, referring to Shell. If not, she will be in another relationship with the same. I truly believe.
And I agree with that. She's going to be in another relationship similar to Queen Opp if she does not get long term care, as in mental health counseling, or she might go back to Queen Opp. How about that? And you can't be shocked because that's a pattern of behavior because women do it all the time with men. Trust me. I know. Some things are not always good for us. They make us unhealthy and they go back to this toxic relationship. We don't want that to happen to Michelle. So we hope that she does get help.
She know who she is. She said, cuz you got a whole squad behind you. I sure do. I sure do. I sure do. And I thank you so much, Loyalty. I really appreciate that. I absolutely appreciate that. I love you. Thank you so much for your support. You are greatly appreciated.
Can y'all hit the like button, please?
And
Thank
and like I
you.
said, I seen a lot of your comments. I seen a lot of y'all sharing comments, and
She's watching
that's why
y'all. You better
I'm
pay
going to go
attention.
over everybody that left supportive comments. Chrissy Bailey. Hey, Chrissy Bailey. Chrissy Bailey said, I just wanted to say, God bless you. You are so wise for your years. You nailed on what you said about the plight of your cousin. You grew up with her and you called it. Hold up, let me stop right there. She said you grew up with your cousin and you called it. Let me stop right there. Yes. That's why it was so comical when Shell Family had her parroting them saying the people on the internet know more about her than I do.
Let me say this to you because I don't want to forget this part. The cousin's on point with that. Michelle has a habit of if somebody tells her to do something, she does it on command. She did that with Queen Opp. Queen Opp used to make her at the drop of the dime get on to live and say, tell them that your grandmother did this to you. Tell them that your father did this to you. And people will be like, even some of Queen Opp supporters would be like, stop lying. You know that didn't happen to you. And she'd be like, yes, it did. Michelle would. Now Michelle's back with her family, and now her family's controlling her, making her say what they are not, you know what I'm saying, brave enough to say. Because they're angry at the cousin for speaking out and making the family look bad. So they put Michelle up to it.
Though I grew up with her. I mean, like, what are you talking about? What? What are you talking? How do people know more about Shell? How do the people on the internet know more about Shell than I do when I grew up with her? This is what the people said that Shell was with, that Shell was parroting. The people
She
on
did it
the
with Queen
internet
Opp
may
when
have
Queen Opp
seen more
told her.
videos of Shell being tortured than I did. Because remember, I found out about Opp late because Shell family was sweeping what was really going on with Shell under the rug. So I found out late. I had to find out on the internet like everybody else. And I mentioned that. I said that in the first video, which was the interview that I did. I mean, so the fact that they had Shell parrot that's laughable. Is that supposed to be a
Yeah, she's a
flex?
puppet.
The people on
Yeah,
the internet know more about Shell. What are you talking about?
right.
The people on the internet, only thing the people on the internet may know more about than I do is more instances of violations
Yep.
than I do,
Exactly.
than I did.
Then she
Because I
did.
found out late. So that's supposed to be a flex?
No.
That supposed to end me?
Right. I get it.
Man, please. Man, please.
And it's so sad that like the internet is sick. A lot of people on the internet is sick. People will cut off their cable just to look at this sick entertainment. So yeah, like she said, was that supposed to be a flex? It's almost like they're treating Michelle's cousin like the enemy. It doesn't matter when she responded and defended her cousin. Better late than never. But she still spoke up where her family did not for 15 years.
Thank you so much, Chrissy Bailey. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? Shell family, they're so enraged. They're not even making sense at this point, man. They just saying anything. They just saying anything. Chrissy Bailey also said the Queen Opp video popped up on my YouTube, and I said this is not a skit. Shell appeared frazzled,
Mm,
and like if she spoke up, there would be retribution.
yep, it would have been.
I know karma is real concerning Sierra. She is no queen. My heart goes out to you and your family. You are so articulate. You don't need the bells and whistles. So anyone that thinks that you do is clearly clueless. Thank you so much, Chrissy Bailey. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for sharing your thoughts on that. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Hold on, let me get to slow, and she put quotations on that. Another slow or easily manipulated individual in jail and control them
Yep.
as well and maybe even form her own cult. Yeah. Thank you so much. And again, I may not read every last word in y'all comments. I'm gonna get to the meat of what y'all said, right? But cheers, Sarah Brown. That's why I said in part one that Op knows how to stick and move.
Yes, she does.
You know what I mean?
She's a pro
She
at it.
knows how to draw up what she needs and make it work for her.
Because you got to remember she's the hustle in the street. So a lot of this is survival. So that's why her behavior with people like Michelle, people she can take advantage of, she like she says, you know how to stick and move. And even if she was to go to jail, that's a worst case scenario. She gonna know how to stick and move in there too. Cause she gonna meet another person like Danny. She gonna put it on her, and then that's gonna be her protection.
And move on to the next person, place, or thing that will serve her purpose, whatever that is. And I'm getting ready to get into something. I'm getting ready to expound on that. So please make sure y'all still have your thinking caps on. Because I know a lot of things that I say are very triggering. A lot of what I say is very triggering. So, like I said, I knows how to draw up what she needs and make it work for her and move on to the next person, place, or thing that will serve her purpose, whatever that is, right? There's nothing inherently wrong with being that way. People refer to that as being an opportunist and calculating. I mean, and these are dirty words for most people, not to me. Being called an opportunist and calculating will never be dirty words to me. I can't be no other way in life. I am going to jump on opportunities. You damn right. I am going to be calculated. Because if you're not calculating, that means the wind, you just out here winging life. That means the wind is just blowing you in whatever direction that the wind goes in. I can't be out here in life just winging it. You know what I mean? Hanging on to a thread of hope. Just
People
hoping
do it
everything
all the
work out.
time. People do it all the time.
So Opp's way of being, from how I see it, again, this is how I draw up my observation of Opp. Opp's way of being is nothing inherently wrong with that, which y'all may refer to as being opportunistic and calculating. Those are not dirty words to me, but for most people, they are. Where it becomes a problem, where it becomes a problem is when you abuse and violate the helpless, vulnerable, mentally and physically disabled human beings among us as a means to your end. That's when you being an opportunist and calculating, which again are not dirty words for me.
And I agree with her because I'm going to keep saying it. She did all of what she did. One, because she didn't care about the friendship that they so called had. But two, she was looking at the bag. That's why Queen Opp, I don't know if a lot of y'all noticed it. Put a Y in the chat. Queen Opp is not coming up. She's falling. That's why she's adding scenarios to her storylines. Did you guys hear about the one of her missing her menstrual? Who else would she be pregnant by? She can't get pregnant by Danny. People do anything, any means necessary to make it.
You know what I mean? I'm both. I'm both. I'm very calculating and I'm an opportunist, proudly. But I know how to meet my end goal without hurting anybody. That's the difference. See, because a lot of people operate off of emotion as soon as they hear the word opportunist or calculating, you automatically think of it as a negative thing, as a negative way of being. If you're not calculating in life, that means you just being blown around like a rag doll in the wind. I bust moves and my moves are calculated so that I can get what I intended on getting. Again, there's nothing wrong with that.
She's trying to say it's not what you do, it's how you do it. She's being calculating and she's mistreating people. That's the difference. When somebody's getting hurt in the process of you trying to be calculating to get what you want, then you're a bad person.
Like I said, the problem, where it becomes a problem, is when you abuse and violate other human beings that are helpless, vulnerable, mentally and physically disabled as a means to your end.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it becomes a problem. And I don't move like that. I don't have to abuse the helpless children, babies, the weak, uh, and the mentally and physically disabled people amongst. I don't have to use them as a means to my end. Everybody else is fair game. Them, I would never use that population of people to meet my
Right.
end goal. That's me. I mean, but again, there's people out here, they cutthroat.
And,
And so they
and they
will use
live for
children,
and they live with themselves all
elderly,
the time.
mentally and physically disabled people, vulnerable. They will use them as a means to their end. I don't move like that. And here's the thing. Here's another thing. I learned how to look for not only my enemy's weaknesses, but their
Mm-hmm.
strengths. I mean, you can't just call yourself, oh, you gonna smoke on somebody, or you just with just emotion, you emotional. You know what I mean? I'm gonna smoke on it, man. Guns blazing.
Yeah, you really gotta watch how you treat people in general. I always have an old saying, I'd rather have someone that tells me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. People that tell you what you want to hear, get far away from them. They definitely have an alternative motive, or they don't have one, but they just don't care about you. You got to move away from those people. Keep it moving.
I'm way past being walked to a cell. I'm way past that. I'm thinking
Reading
bigger
the
than that.
real
I
Brooklyn.
mean, but again, thank you, Sarah Brown. Okay, Mary Todd. Thank you, Mary Todd. Thank you for confirming.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be sitting there putting these people's names that ain't got nothing to do with this right now. Our focus now is Michelle. Michelle smoking on Queen Opp's cousin and Queen Opp, and now we're gonna have to throw Danny in there because she plays a part too.
And her parents not doing anything about it says a lot about her lack of relationship towards her family during the time she was with I for so many years. Oh my God, Patrice. Thank you so much, Patrice. That is an excellent point that you brought up. Patrice thinking cat is on snug 100%. Thank you so much, Patrice. That was so important what you brought up. The fact that it was so easy for Shell to leave her family, her immediate family, clearly speaks to the lack of relationship with her immediate family. I mean, all Op had to do was pay attention to Shell. That's all she had to do. Man, that speaks volumes and it's very telling. You mean to tell me all you had to do was show Shell some attention and then she just leave? Again, thank you so much, Patrice. What Patrice said also supports what I discussed in the interview about Shell being neglected. Okay? Shell's family is unwilling to put in the work required to safeguard her from predators. That's just a fact.
That's because Michelle's family, Michelle is picking up learned behavior. So what I mean by that is Michelle wasn't raised to be a fighter. She wasn't raised to clock somebody up the head upside the head when they were mistreating her, and she knows that she was defending herself. She was dead right. She was timid. She lived a sheltered life, and her parents acted like the cousin said, like there was no problem, and there clearly was.
Fact. I don't hate them. None of that. I don't hate them or none of that, man. I'm dealing with truth and I'm dealing with facts and I'm dealing with what is, which is reality. They are unwilling to put in the work required to safeguard Shell against predators like I. And also the people she brought in. But I'm holding Op. I know I'm holding her accountable. I'm holding her accountable. All that got other people coming in and you know what I mean, trying to do your dirty work. Man, I'm about not. I know what time it is. I'm holding I account and also the other people, but I know I'm holding her accountable first and foremost. Again, this is why I'm here doing what I'm doing. This is why I'm here. This is why I decided to make Shell my responsibility. Because let's be realistic. It was never my responsibility to help Shell navigate the world. Man, I got children. I got a whole family. I have small businesses. I got a lot of things. I have things going on. I have things in motion to enhance my life. So me taking on shells of responsibility, That's because I love Shell. I mean, and it's not about to be no three strikes you out with Shell. This is the second time that Shell has to go to court behind this.
Yeah, this ain't no new condition. Allegedly, they're saying that when Queen Opp and Shell went out of town for I guess 30 days to visit her sister, she put hands on Michelle and went to jail for like 30 days. So this ain't no new condition.
Because Shell's this is really her parents' responsibility, man. As well as her big sister and the rest of the immediate family who lived in the same house as Shell. And not only the immediate family, but all of the chicks, the fake girlfriends that Shell mom and sister hang with. Listen, Shell mom and sister, man, these chicks keep around them. Man, these chicks
See, you know what? I really don't want to get into Michelle's mother. It's really about Michelle, the sister. I really don't want to get into them because they just wasn't present at all. I know that Kirby did a couple of years ago call herself coming to her sister's defense, but how sincere was it? What did she do after it? 2, 3 years later, we never heard from her. And two, we found out that Michelle had to go to the hospital because of a wellness check because the cops kicked in the door. So, to me, they're kind of corny, Michelle's family and the girls in particular.
please. I, I mean, it's like a cycle and fight for Shell. Ridiculous. Dinner with, slept in the same house with. So people was talking about, oh, Shell looked good in that update, and man, get our Shell look tired and stressed out. Be back over there. She can't wait to get away from the people she with. Like Patrice said, the lack of relationship with the family that she was with. That's why it was so easy for her to leave.
Yep.
She can't wait to be back under. Not with, under. Fuck out of here and don't let that go over your head.
It didn't go over my head.
True crime shining light enough for that child when the mother didn't.
It didn't
Thank you
go over
so
my
much for
head.
that. I'm giving you your flowers for that. I'm giving you your flowers for that because that's not easy, man. That's not easy, and every mother knows. Every parent, every mother, parent or guardian understands how challenging and frustrating it is to be a parent. Every mother, parent, and or guardian understands how challenging and frustrating parenting can be. So I thank you for that true crime shining light. I mean, that was love because you didn't have to do that. You were not obligated to do that. Being as though the child already had a mother. True crime shining light also said these people act like people with special needs can never go to college because they are special needs. Tiff, I understand where you are coming from. These people are the ones with special needs because they support someone like Op and would pay for Shell to be abused. Shaking my head, I didn't know of Shell and Op until after the police came in and took her.
That's
Yeah,
sad.
a lot of them are special needs. Listen,
That's sad because if a lot of people did not even know who this girl was until the cops came and took her in that condition, that goes to show that people are living under a rock because there's no way. If you look at Big O, Michael, come on. A lot of people knew it, just a lot of people didn't want to watch that mess.
The academic environment and the life outside of the classroom, those are two different worlds, man. Those are two different animals. Anybody that wants to, anybody can survive and thrive in an academic setting. Again, all you got to do, get in there, study, complete the required assignments, take the tests, and pass. Anybody could do that. But again, the academic environment and the life outside of the classroom are two different worlds. There are so many skills required to survive and thrive in life outside the classroom that you will never learn inside the classroom. All that they teach you in school, that's only to make you a worker.
Yeah, it's all textbook. I feel like you learn real life from real life experiences that you see in your life. And I think you learn more from your parents. But when your parents are not showing you nothing, you don't know nothing.
Could be. That's it. But when it comes to real life situations, that's why I said y'all will never see me sharing Shell's cash apps on my social medias. Never. Especially never. Since that demon iPad.
Listen, make sure you guys hit the like button. Let's hit the like button. Also, share the video. Share the video. Thank you.
iPad. Hot demon iPad Shell cash app. Oh, I'm gonna make up a new one. Man, y'all will never see me share Shell cash apps. Absolutely agree with every word that you said, Lucy. Absolutely agree. Yeah, they should be disgusted with themselves, but they're not. They're not. Man, they still trying to save face. And Shell's update confirmed that. We know that saving face means to retain respect and avoid humiliation. That's what saving face means. So there's a difference between being disgusted. If somebody can become disgusted, that's a good thing. That means they're shifting. They're shifting from one way of being to another. That means they're becoming more aware.
Exactly. Tired of being tired. And the only way you can realize that is if you can sit with yourself and say, what's going on is wrong. I'm tired of it. And you move on.
But this is not the case with Shell family. They're still trying to save
Yep.
face. I mean,
Which is sad.
so again, saving face means to retain respect and avoid humiliation, which is comical because the people that lost respect for them, the people that they're trying to save face in front of, man, they lost respect for them years ago. Years ago. These are the people that call they call friends. They so-called friends. Right now, as we speak, Shell is surrounded by people who were also getting their rocks off and laughing at those so-called skits. Man, Shell mom and sister, man, they always had to have a bunch of chicks around running in and out of their house. They meet a chick the same day they calling a chick their best friend. That's how they move. And these
To
same
me, that's called low self esteem. Because when a person meets somebody and now they're your cousin and your best friend, you only knew them for probably about a year, that's because you're trying to find yourself. You're trying to use them as a security blanket to take the focus off of your flaws. You know what I'm saying? And that's really crazy. And that's probably what Michelle was emulating. So that's why she attached herself to Queen Opp.
chicks that they calling their sisters and best friends, man, these same chicks is laughing and they've been laughing in their faces. They be playing in their faces and laughing at them behind their back for years. And I've been trying to put them up on game. But I'm the enemy. I'm the enemy though. Man, they been laughing, playing in their faces and laughing at them behind their back for years. I guarantee
Make sure
you,
y'all hit the like button.
Lucy, I guarantee you, and the
Sweet
other one said,
Taz.
the people that Shell family has around her, these were the same ones pulling up the op lives with popcorn, wine, liquor, and whatever else,
Like it was your show.
whatever that else twist they had. You know what I mean, pills, coke, you know what I mean, whatever. Whatever they twist is, they pulled up to op lives to get the giggle on. Pretend that they didn't read your comment because again, it doesn't align with the narrative that Shell is in special needs. So for all the chicks begging for inside information, you go read Southside Black Butterfly's comment. So if you have family members that are special needs, they can still go to college and get a degree. I mean, there's no excuses. So them using that Shell sister said she went to college and got a degree. Man, Shell going to college, that's a moot point. That's a moot point. And y'all need to stop using that as if that debunks the 15 years of abuse that Shell subjected herself to. Y'all need to stop using that. Y'all sound crazy. Y'all sound crazy as hell. Doesn't matter. Thank you so much, Southside Black Butterfly, for your comment. I appreciate you for sharing that and for your love and support.
Every Everybody's not a Queen Opp supporter. Everybody's not down with what happened. Everyone's not even down with how she's doing Danny. Not that Danny's perfect, but you're trying to make Danny into something she's not so you can use her for content, Queen Opp.
Shalita Frank said everything she did to Shell should be done to her tenfold.
Yep.
I believe everyone who supported and still supports this woman should pay a price as well. They paid this piece of trash to abuse another
Y'all
human being.
bad.
I agree with everything you said, Shalita. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that. You're right. I'm from the Breakaway tribe.
I know that's right.
I'm from the Breakaway, and I'm from the Eye for an Eye tribe. I never aligned with or resonated with the Turner of a Cheat tribe, man. Never
So yeah, Opp is definitely in the bushes listening to what the cousin has to say. Like I said, I've heard her in the past mention without saying any names that it's not fair that Michelle's family gets to talk and they're going to court, but if she says something, she'll get in trouble. So she was referring to smoking on Queen Opp. I mean, smoking on Queen Opp, but she didn't want to say a name, and she probably also don't want to see in the street in real life.
if you care. Thank you for showing up with your comment and your love and
Hey,
support.
Gabrielle.
Lauren C. Thank you, Lauren C, for showing up and sharing
Yes,
your
I try
comments.
to catch
Lauren
all
C
her
said
lives.
Michelle's immediate family are embarrassed because they know they failed to protect that girl. They want you to be quiet so all the noise can die down and the attention can get off of them. If it were up to them,
Now, it's been
they would
15 years.
honestly
Ain't no
probably
attention
not
getting off
even
of you.
have Shell going to court. Absolutely, Lauren C. Thank you so much, hon. You nailed it. You get it. Thinking cap on snub. This is why I went over here, like I said in part one. This is why I went over here. I didn't become thorough overnight. I worked on myself. This is why I encourage women, especially women that are younger than me, to constantly work on themselves so that they can be at their best at all times in every area of life. I just didn't just become like this. I had to put in a lot of work. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
You
Blood, sweat, and
that's right.
tears.
You become a rose.
But yes,
Listen,
Lawrence,
you start off as a flower and you become a rose, honey, and it don't happen overnight.
see, you are absolutely correct. Correct. You are absolutely correct, Lawrence C. Shell's mental deficiency has been the elephant in the room for years. And the cat is out of the bag. So yes, they are
And I'm not trying to stereotype because I'm black too, but I feel like sometimes when families have people with mental health issues, they sweep underneath the rug because they don't want to look bad or they don't want to seem like they're crazy. But I think that they ignored Michelle's mental health issues, and that's how she ended up with Queen in the first place.
extremely embarrassed. And they absolutely do want me to be quiet so that the attention can get off of them. Absolutely right. You discern that. Think cap on snug. Man, they carry the same spirit as I. That's why they got more smoke from me.
And I sickly, I'm trying to ruffle some feathers when I say sickly, but I'm being funny. But I honestly believe that they have the same spirit as Art because how could you let that happen for 15 years to Michelle and not do anything or step in?
Me than I. That's why at one time they opened their doors for I. That's why they allowed Shell to babysit Op's son at the mother house. While she's the strip club or do a night shift at ShopRite or whatever. That's why they allowed Shell to babysit Op's son at the mother's house. That's why they didn't size Op up and question her motives and intentions with Shell.
Sometimes people think just because people are your family that they're really supposed to care. Like they're really supposed to care about your life and what you've done to your life because they're your family. And that's sometimes where people get caught up too.
Man, they knew Shell was special needs, man. Please. They was just in denial about it. And they wanted her to have a friend so bad. Shell's sister claimed that Shell had her own group of friends in an interview that she did, which is, again, is comical because if that was the case, why was it so easy for Shell to leave with Op? If Shell had these supposedly solid friendships, wouldn't they have trumped Ops? Think about that for a minute. Think about that. If Shell had this great, fantastic group of friends that they just that Shell was their friend, they was all friends. Why did all of them? Why did Op's presence? Why did Op and Shell's relationship trump all of those so-called solid friendships that Shell already had
Exactly.
before Op even came on the scene?
Nobody thinks about that.
Think about that
Yep.
for a minute.
Yep.
Why didn't these so-called friends run up on Op? Man, the math ain't mathing.
It ain't.
Man, the math never maths over there with them.
It don't math because family, friends, associates, whoever they want to call themselves, they didn't care. They were living their own best life. They didn't have time to worry about Michelle.
Just one lie, fairy tale, and delusion after another. I mean, the painful truth is that they sold Shell down the river. And I don't
Yep,
care
they
how
sure
people
did.
take that. They sold Shell down the river. That's the
It was
painful
better to look
inconvenient truth.
away, felt better to look away than to get involved. That's how some family members do you. Then they want to get in your business when
Listen,
everything smooths over. and give you advice. Instead of being
Even
there
if my
when it would
sister,
stick.
especially my baby sister or my daughter, even if she wasn't special needs, I'm sizing chicks up from the
I'm
rip.
trying to tell you.
Who are you that you think my sister gonna be babysitting your child at my mother's house? I mean,
That's crazy.
no, no. Get your baby pops and his family to watch the baby. Okay, get somebody else to do it. Or put the baby in a daycare like all the other
And
mothers
pay
have to
for
do. That you think you're gonna come through to my house and have my sister who don't have any children to watch your
it.
baby?
Right. You got your peoples mixed up.
Y'all think about that. Marinate on that.
Got your peoples mixed up.
Again, Shell's family knows she's special needs. They always knew. They wanted her to have a friend so bad. But delusion is a hell of a drug. I mean, man, Shell didn't have any friends like her sister claimed. That's why it was so easy for her to spin off with Opp. And Opp knows who to target. Same thing with her son. Look how, remember y'all when she went and ran up in Pops, the little boy, her little son Pops. Remember when she ran up in Pops baby daddy house, baby daddy mother house? Man, she was
Queen Opp would have got broke up if she would have ran into my people's houses and was disrespectful, like Michelle's cousin is referring to in this live right here. She would have broke up. She really would have. Her feelings would have been really hurt physically.
she was in there, she was carrying on like a wild rabid dog in the baby Pops mother house. How many people you know gonna let a chick come to their house, cussing them out, drunk, high, belligerent, screaming at the top of their lungs, and the baby grandmother and aunt asking and
And I'm
pleading
asking her to
with her
leave,
to
right?
leave. How many of y'all
No,
know
where I'm
people
from, we don't actually leave. We're gonna remove you.
that would
You'll be the
allow that?
one calling the cops on us, even though you came to our address.
Let me know in the comments if you know anyone that would allow that.
Nobody I know.
Man, I wouldn't care if you had 10 kids by my son. Man, I would have 10 kids by my son. You're leaving my house. Man, you gonna leave on your back. I'm not asking nor telling you anything. I'm going to show you. Man, I know who to target.
Yeah, she
Simple.
does.
Shell and the people that she with now, baby daddy and his family. Man, it's like taking candy from a baby with people like that. Man, it's too sweet.
Hmm.
It's like taking candy from a baby. So yes, Lauren. See, thank you so much again, hon. They are highly embarrassed. They are. They are extremely embarrassed because the cat's out of the bag. You know what I mean? And that's the price that you pay for choosing delusion over truth.
Yep, that's true. Yep.
That's
If
the
you're
price
not
that you pay for delusion over truth.
if you're
I
not
mean,
living in reality, that's what happens.
man, listen. If this isn't a cautionary tale, I don't know what is.
Sad.
Real talk. I don't know what is. Thank you so much, Lauren. See, I appreciate you for coming through. Much love and gratitude to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Zodiac Central. Hey, Zodiac Central. Is going to address anyone. Shouldn't it be I who allow her girlfriend to repeatedly bust her in the rug and forget that it ever happened? Forget that it ever existed. But they made sure to get Shell to speak on me though. They damn sure made sure that they got Shell to speak on
You
me.
see how the reverse changes?
So again, Zodiac Central said people were trying to say you were
Ain't
trying
say
to
nothing
come
about
up
Danny
and you were
though.
using what happened to Shell to gain some clout. I'm like, why? Because in however many months she's made like what, 2 videos? Yeah. Yeah, Zodiac Central. That's why you have content creators consistently using dehumanizing images of Shell in their videos while yelling out, oh, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe while running their cash apps through.
Oh, by the way, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Now, she's my sis over here. I don't know her, but I love where she's coming at. But yeah, she just reminded me to tell y'all to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. But I'm just being funny. But yeah, I feel what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff going on is not real.
They're the clout chasers.
Right.
They're the clout chasers. Get that through, everybody, get that through your head right there. They're the clout chasers. And the content watchers who don't see an issue or don't have an issue with the content creators that continue to use dehumanizing images of Shell for profit, all while yelling out justice for Shell, Team Shell, all for clicks, likes, views, and subscriptions, aka clout. They're the clout chasers. Clout chasers.
Uh-oh.
Thank you so much, Zodiac Central, for bringing that up. Selective memory when it come to me. When it come to me, I selective memory.
No, it's not that they don't um categorize you as they have selective memory basically. I think that what it is they don't want you to speak. And that goes for me too. They want the clown show to keep going on. And now that, Michelle's not getting booped upside the head, it's no fun no more.
Zodiac Central said, so what about Shell addressing you was different from what she's done in the past? Shell was madly in love with Opp. Yes. She's not healed. Hold on. She's not healed and she's not been away from Opp long enough to even begin to understand the capacity of what she's actually endured for all these years. Zodiac Central, come through, baby. Come through. Again, because Shell is unable to process information at the same speed as fully functioning adults can, this is why it may never, Shell might leave this earth without ever reaching an understanding of what she has endured,
That's
like
sad
Zodiac
though. That's
Central
really
said.
would be sad. Right now.
Zodiac Central says she was taken advantage of because she has a mental deficit. Absolutely. Which
And
doesn't
Queen Opp knew that she had issues because she was friends with her prior to even dating Danny. She took advantage of it, and she took advantage of it because Michelle's family wasn't going to do anything about it. So, hey,
mean she lacks intelligence, but it does mean that she belongs to a vulnerable group that is at high risk to be exploited physically, financially, emotionally, and mentally. Absolutely.
hello, Mimi.
I do not understand how other grown ass women watch these videos of what happened to Shell and still lack enough brain cells to understand that Shell is mentally
Because
handicapped
they got
and
low self esteem too.
does need someone on her side to defend her. Each time it is, this is I know you love Shell, and even though she doesn't know it yet, she's lucky to have you speak up for her when no one else in her family had that same courage to address publicly and go.
So I'm glad that the cousin came through and spoke her mind. She's done a couple of videos on here. I thought she was gonna end up like disappearing, but sometimes when people are serious about the drive of what they're fighting for, I'm quite sure it's been in her heart for a long time. But sometimes, you don't want to get into your immediate family's business. You also try to give them a little credit that even if they're not taking care of business, like his father's with Michelle's situation for 15 years, you always every year say, well, they'll come around and they'll help Michelle. And it took for them to, kick the door in and take Michelle to a hospital, and now they're all in court. It shouldn't have got to that point, and a lot of that was neglect, and I really think the neglect was on Michelle's family's part. And it's really sad. Now, for whoever didn't see this live commentary, I will put it up tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My goal is not my goal. I will tonight edit this video and I will make sure it goes out tonight. So you'll see that it'll be up at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So if you missed it, you can see the whole video and my commentary um at 2 p.m. So I'm gonna get off this live and order me some food, and I will definitely be on tomorrow. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Love y'all.